Welcome back to the One Step Journey podcast, season 3, episode 4, 74 overall.
Yes.
74.
Wow.
74.
We are here.
74 weeks straight.
Thank you guys so much for tuning back in, taking another step with us here today. Our journey, your journey, whatever journey you are on. And as you heard,
There's another voice.
there's another voice here today. And you may have heard this voice before.
They may recognize the voice.
You may.
I know I do.
It's been a little bit, but
I know
Been a while.
you can't miss that voice.
no, you cannot. You cannot.
Right. God bless. How are you guys doing?
Let's go.
Oh my God.
My name is Joey D.
Joey D
So, right.
is back in
Yes.
the new house.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
I
Just making
apologize.
sure
How
all the
you doing,
listeners were
everybody?
awake.
Sorry for the
Making sure
eardrums.
they're good. Yes, you can turn
Thank
the volume
you.
back up in the
Yeah,
car.
right.
Right? It is okay.
Oh my gosh.
First off, I love you guys. I miss you, and all I want to do is kiss you.
I love you.
I love you, Joey.
Honestly, thank you for having me here.
Of course.
And like the new setup is amazing. and
So happy to
awesome.
have you
so
back,
much.
brother.
Yeah, this is like extremely dope.
Thank
So,
you.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
carving out some time on your week to come
Yeah.
sit down with the boys. And
You said like we're talking about Thanksgiving earlier. Now talking
Yeah.
about carving. I love it.
I love it.
That's
I
all.
love it.
Like, so,
He's giving the
are we
audience some
carving
teasers.
turkeys or are we carving pumpkins? What are we doing?
See,
Whoa.
Right?
pumpkins, turkeys, right? Ham.
we
I
can
don't
go-
know what I'm
Yeah.
gonna carve. Right? So,
Wherever we want to
Or
go.
are we carving precious moments?
Yeah.
ooh, precious
Out.
moments.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
it.
I don't know what's going on with that, but
Okay.
who knows? It's
God
all
bless.
good in the hood, but
Yeah.
we're here rocking and ripping. But anyways, Joey, again,
Right.
thank you so much
Yeah.
for here
No, for sure.
joining back
I
on
appreciate
the
it.
podcast.
Yeah,
and
this is awesome. This is dope.
yeah. No, 100%. And I know, like, with our episode today, there's a lot of avenues that we want to go down. If you want to check it out, bro, go ahead.
check
Yeah,
that
go
out,
check it
yeah.
out. There's a lot of avenues. Sorry, technical difficulties with
It's
the,
because
with the
I'm
new
here.
light.
That's
with-
what it is. It's because I'm here. I
Yes.
break everything. You see my face and it breaks.
Yeah.
See, I just sound
Oh,
like
man.
Thunderson. All right. Right.
We're good. We're back.
Right.
We'll see where things go. Rocking and roll. Oh, it's
Yeah.
it is almost dead. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So, anyways, on today's episode, there's a lot for us that we want to dive into today.
Let's
with you,
dive.
Joey.
Head first.
And for those of you who not heard, go back to Kepi's going to remind me here. I think it was episode 11 in the early on days, like October 10th of last year.
October 10th of 2023.
First episode of Joey D. Highly suggest you guys tune in to hear
Yes.
Joey D and his story.
Thank
the
you.
paddy wagons. I'm
Right.
going to leave it at that.
100%.
Right? There's a lot of
100%.
good nuggets
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Definitely
Oh, yeah.
tune into that one. But
Yeah.
100%.
today we're going to dive a little bit deeper. Kepi and I have talked about this probably within the last month or so about sales, right?
Yes.
We're both in
Yes.
sales.
We've done
Sure.
2 episodes on it, yes.
We've done 2 episodes, and we're like, hey, you know what? We want to grab someone who can be a guest on our podcast, someone that we respect, who's been in sales and has a little bit more experience than maybe we do, and pick your brain a little bit.
Let's pick it.
Yes.
Right? And, you know, so I guess before we get into there, give us a quick 30 seconds, 45-second cliff notes on what do you do in sales right now?
So I work for a wheel manufacturer, the largest wheel company here, actually worldwide. And I sell aftermarket wheels to basically tire shops, wheel shops, online customers. We also sell suspension, tires, you name it. A lot of if you see a lot of Jeeps that are lifted and trucks that are lifted, a
Okay.
lot of those brands of wheels, Fuel basically is the biggest brand. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a little bit close, yeah.
And sorry.
You're good.
And right. So basically, I sell a lot of aftermarket parts for vehicles.
Okay.
So that's and I'm going to be there. Knock on wood. January 2nd will be 8 years.
Wow.
So I've been with
Holy
the company.
cow.
Yeah. So
been there for
I'm
a
kind of
while.
a vet.
Yeah.
But there's
You
some
are
guy,
a vet.
you know,
A big time
I am.
vet,
I am
sure.
a little older.
Yeah.
You can't tell the gray hair, but God bless. All right. So, right, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So before, where did you work prior to this role?
So before
was it still
that,
in sales?
It's still sales. Yes,
Okay.
I've been doing sales now. I'm 47 years young, and I've probably been doing sales for 20 years now.
Wow.
Plus.
Wow.
20, yeah, probably 20 plus. So do you want me to
a
go
long time.
backwards or forwards, or you tell me? However you want me to do this, I'll.
Whatever you
here,
wanna
I
do.
was doing, so I was selling packaging.
Mm-hmm.
They used to call me Joey Box. So, because Joey Box.
Joey Box.
Joey Box. Hey, Joey Box.
Joey Box of Donuts?
Box of donuts.
There we go.
Joey Box of Donuts.
Joey Box of Donuts. I love you.
I love you too, Joey.
Ironically, I was selling the wheel company boxes, And they're like, hey, you want to come work for us? And
Oh, my gosh.
yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
That's how I got the job where I'm
No
at
way.
now. Yeah, so
Oh, my
selling
gosh.
packaging supplies. So I was there before the wheel company.
Wow.
So yeah, and that was really, really cool, really interesting.
Yeah.
So, I love sales though.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Sales-
and you 100% have the personality, the whole profile of
I
a
appreciate
being in
it.
sales.
Right.
You're just easy to connect with, personable, honest, respectful.
Thank
The
you.
whole nine.
Definitely.
You know what I
So,
mean? So
right.
that's why I'm excited to dive a little bit deeper here as we
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
get in the sales field. And
Sure.
I'm curious, right? Like you've been in there. You said 20 years, about 2 decades.
Correct.
There's probably been a lot of stories and trials and tribulations that have gone within those last 20 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
and you know what? You're learning something new every day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you have to evolve, right? When something changes, you have to change with it.
Yeah.
So whether it's your sales pitch, the product, or the service that you're selling,
Right.
whatever you're selling,
Right.
It's always changing. So you just have to try to find yourself how to get better, how
Yeah.
to improve.
Yeah.
So and I'm still trying to improve each
Totally.
day. So
Yeah.
we. Right. Hey, how you doing? All right, everything's working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
everything's all right.
We're all good. Yeah, we're all good.
Good, good.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So like within the, like, I mean, I know there's obviously a lot that we can go down so many different, paths or whatnot. But like, what's the mindset every day going into sales? Because it's different every day.
So the mindset is, if you're in sales, you're trying to generate business for the company or for yourself or whoever you work for. So you have to be hungry. You want to want it. That's the
Yeah.
first thing. So I try to attack the sales basically like you attack weight at the gym. You want to go in and get nasty with it, just like hit it.
Just get after it.
Get after it. Get nasty with it. So like I wake up in the morning and like, all right, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Let's get this money. Let's get this
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah, let's get after it today.
Exactly. That should be the mentality going into work.
Totally.
Your
Yeah.
drive into work.
Yeah.
That should be like you psyching yourself up. Like getting ready for it. Like I said, going to the gym, what do? You listen to some music and you're like getting in that
get amped
mode.
up.
Let's rock and roll.
Like,
Yeah.
or you guys both played football, right?
Yeah.
You guys, so you probably did the same thing before the games. Like, so that's the same thing you should probably do in sales. So at
100%.
least, that's what I think. So
Yeah.
that's what I do. So
Totally.
right.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
when did you kind of know that sales was like the right path for you?
So I started out telemarketing.
Okay.
So,
Just ripping the phones.
telemarketing,
Wow.
man.
Just ripping the phones.
Smiling and dialing.
You
huh?
were- you were-
my
that
God.
guy.
Yeah, I was that guy for Barefoot Grass Lawn Care Service.
Okay.
I was that
Okay.
guy calling you probably late at night. Did you want to get some aeration for your lawn? And
No. Leave me alone.
No, click.
oh God,
This guy
So,
again, click.
Yeah, I
thought I blocked him.
But see,
Yeah.
that's the key
Yeah.
because every no gets you closer to a yes.
To a yes.
So
100%.
You have to, but you know what? Here's the thing. Before I met my wife, I love you. You're probably going to listen. Hope I'm really good with rejection. I heard no a lot. So
Yeah.
in sales, it's the same thing. You're going to hear no a lot, so you have to have thick skin because you just got to keep moving forward. That's the biggest thing. So
You have to be resilient.
You have to be resilient. So the question you asked me, when did I know that sales? It's basically. So I know it sounds kind of funny. I love the hunt. I'm one of those guys that love the chase, like
Yeah.
the white whale.
Yeah.
So
The pursuit.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because it's like you feel fulfilled when you actually accomplish something. You got this account. You got this sale. Whoever
Yeah.
or whatever it may be.
closed it,
So
yeah.
exactly. Closers, right? Right. Closers.
Yeah.
So ABC, always be closing. So right. So yeah. So I'm gonna say it was probably I worked for a wood company and I sold wood. It was dowel pins and dowel rods that I sold for. It was basically the furniture industry, and I was there for 11 years. And it was kind of a customer service
Yeah.
position that kind of morphed into sales. And I actually loved what I did because I loved my customers and I loved helping them.
Yeah.
And I think when you actually mesh well with your customers and you see the end goal of whatever you're selling and you see that they're happy and their customers are happy,
Yeah.
it kind of like fills you up inside.
100%.
That you're actually doing something.
Making a difference.
Exactly, correct.
Yeah.
So that's when the light went on, and I said, hey, I love what I do. I love this. And then it kind of comes like secondhand. Kind of like what we're doing now. Yeah, like what we're doing now. Just hanging out, talking, shooting the shit.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, right.
So, Joey, I got a question for you, right? So you're somebody who loves the hunt, the pursuit of the sale.
Correct.
How do you pick yourself up when it's been a little bit since you've gotten that kill? Right? When you're pursuing and you're hunting and you're hunting and you're hunting and you just keep getting told no.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since you got that rabbit or you got that deer right on the hunt and you haven't eaten in a while. How do you keep yourself going? Because that's kind of like something that me and him have hit. And
it's hard.
Everybody does in sales, right? It's like sometimes it's like baseball. You hit a slump.
Right. Correct.
Right. It's not always going to be 3 for 4, 4 for 4 with 2 home runs and a double.
nice.
Right? Like it's not always. It'd be nice, right?
That'd be beautiful.
But it's not always going to be that.
No,
Sometimes it's
not.
0 for 4 with 3 Ks.
No, I agree. So that actually happened to me this year.
Okay.
So we were the economy's kind of been tough for everybody this year.
Election and everything. There were so many factors that went into things.
Correct.
Yeah.
So for my industry, we've taken a hit and it's been tough.
Yeah.
So I've had basically a rough patch as well. And the only thing that keeps me going is my motivation because obviously in sales, I'm commission based.
Yeah.
So if I want to feed my family and provide for them, I got to keep going.
Yeah.
So it's not fair that I'm not producing. So that's my motivation that keeps me going is why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why am I getting up every day? What keeps me going?
Yeah.
And it's my wife and my kids.
100%.
So, and I know for a fact, like if I slack, it's not fair to them.
Yep.
They're not slacking. They're doing what they got to do.
Yeah.
So I need to you're like, hey, put on my big boy pants,
And go do it.
and go out there and do it.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes it is very frustrating.
Yeah.
To hear no, I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
And after a while, you just say to yourself, what am I doing wrong?
You start to doubt yourself. You start to question yourself. Am I
Correct.
good at this? Should I be doing something different? Is it me?
Right.
Right?
Is it me?
Is it me?
Is it me?
Seriously.
Which is a deep
Because
question.
It's tough in sales.
Yeah.
Our job doesn't start. We talked about this. Our job doesn't start until the customer says no.
Correct.
Right?
That's
Otherwise,
it.
we're just the middleman in the transaction. If everybody came in and said, I want these wheels or I want to buy this device, we're not salesmen then. Like, we're just the middleman. Okay, cool. We'll write up the paperwork and get it done. But our job is to convince people.
Right.
Because they never want to get it until we tell them and we
Correct.
explain why they need to partner with us or buy this product or what it is.
Right.
So our job is literally getting told no.
And
after you get told no for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and you get no yes, you're like, fuck.
well, your ego.
Yes.
It gets bruised,
That's
right?
the thing. Yeah.
Ego.
I think a
edge
little
got
bit more
out.
than bruised, man. It gets a little broken.
Yeah.
Right.
Big time broken.
I got
yeah.
another question for you, Joey.
Sure.
Obviously, you have that motivation of your family, your kids, your wife, and everybody that's at home. Who do you lean on in times when you need it? When you're down in the dumps and you're feeling, damn, and you're questioning yourself, do you lean on your wife? Do you lean on any friends? Colton.
So,
who do you have in your circle?
Oh, I love you, Colton.
Love you, Joey.
All right. So, the biggest thing is what I do is I do some soul searching. The first thing I do there's steps. First thing as I do, and I pray. I literally, I get down and
Yes.
I
That's a big one right there.
I'm like, God, I'm like, please give me a sign that I should be doing this. I'm still on the right path, the right journey, and kind of throw me a bone here if you can.
Yeah.
If not, it's cool. It's because it's your plan, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I do. The second thing I do is I actually have. I got something in my eye.
I was going to say, you're already starting to get the waterworks.
I
Only
know,
5
right?
minutes
Joey,
in. This
no,
might
no,
be
no,
a long
no.
episode.
No.
We're just talking about sales right now.
Wait till later.
Oh my god. No, I have a couple really good coworkers.
It's amazing.
That I have.
Yes. Fantastic. Yeah.
That like kind of help me and lift me up.
Yeah.
So which is good. And my wife is my rock too.
Yeah.
So I
Shout out
bounce.
Hope.
Yeah. Hope, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so, all
Shout
right.
out.
Yeah. Gotta
That's
give me
big.
hope and gray hair. All right. So
Yeah.
So I think that if you have a support staff or at least one person in your life, you know, or the big guy upstairs, you gravitate towards that
Yeah.
and lean on and maybe kind of throw some ideas around. Hey, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Well, is it my approach? Is it that I need to basically learn some more about the product I'm selling?
Yeah.
You know, or do I need to learn my customer better? You know, the wants and the needs.
Yeah.
So, but you know what the thing is this though, every dark day has a brighter morning.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have to always say that because it's not a sprint, right? It's
not. It's a marathon.
Yeah. So,
And one thing that I like what you said is you always lean on your faith.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And something that always brings me peace, especially in the dark times, is that God will never give us more than we can handle.
I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have
Amen.
to remind it, right? Like
Amen.
I'm going through this for a reason, right?
Right.
And as Coleton knows, the last couple of years have been tough, right? And I read something that said, act as if God's talking to us, and He said, "This year I made you strong. Next year I'm going to make you happy." Wow. Oof.
Woo.
Brighter days are on the
Oh my
horizon.
God, I love
This
that.
year I made you strong. Next year I'm gonna make you happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
See,
deep.
That's heavy.
You know what? It's His plan for us.
It's His plan for us. It's just
It's
adding
his-
to the
his-
story.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's huge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
The self-reflection,
I'm
the
serious.
self-reflection
Yeah.
aspect is huge too, right? Because like think about everything that we've all been through in our lives, all the the adversity that we've overcome.
Correct.
I remind myself in those dark times, damn, I beat the drugs,
Right.
I beat all the shit that
Yes.
I've been through.
Right.
I can handle some rejection on sales.
Right.
I can
This-
open up
this
another
is-
door and
this
talk
is
to a med
nothing.
spa owner. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Right? I've been
See?
through way worse. Kick
Right.
battered, bruised, and I'm still going to get up.
Yeah.
Right?
Amen.
So
I love that.
this is
See?
nothing, right?
100%.
You're getting me out like jacked up right
Yeah.
now. So
Are you gonna go to the
no.
gym after? Basement open till 11, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Serious. Cool.
So I got a question for you, Joey, too. So you talked a little bit about doing like an internal audit, right? Like
Correct.
knowing the customer,
Right.
am I saying the right thing, et cetera. How often do you change your talk track with clients? Like when you're talking to a customer, like how often are you kind of recalibrating that? Is it a monthly thing, weekly thing, or is it just constantly?
So maybe this is a two-part answer.
yeah.
Every customer could be different. The approach.
Everybody's different.
Correct. So my thing is you need to kind of read or feel. So me, and this is just me, I always try to break the ice with a joke because that's just my personality. Because I feel in my warped mind or just how I think, if I can make a customer laugh, they're going to put their guards
It
down.
lowers the guard immediately.
Yeah. That's the first thing you got to do. They got to let you in.
Yeah.
And once you're in, then do you have a product or a service that actually can benefit them and help them out?
Yeah,
So
right.
So I talk to a bunch of customers on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Some are very monotone and very, very stern, and they don't laugh and they don't joke. So you just got to go in there with what the facts and that's
Whatever you
it.
got, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. So you kind of have to switch it up. But when do I actually reflect on myself? When my bosses basically say my numbers are basically dropping, and then you basically have to say, why am I in this position?
Yeah,
What am I doing
100%.
wrong? What can I do to boost my sales up and to get to that next level and to help myself? So when you see a little dip, and when your coworkers too, hopefully you're blessed with some coworkers that kind of give you a nudge. Yeah. Like, hey, knucklehead.
tighten it up a little bit.
Exactly. Because if you think about it, hopefully whatever sales you're in an environment where your team comes together. It's a team environment where everybody wants you to win. I know there's a lot of jealous people out there.
Envy.
And a lot,
envy's the devil's eyes.
Correct. And unfortunately, where I'm at, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of good guys where I'm at, and we're all on the same page. Everybody wants us to, they want me to succeed. I want them to succeed. Because I know the
culture.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if I'm getting paid, they're getting paid.
Right. Yeah.
So, we're all on the same page.
Everybody's eating.
Everybody's
There's more than
eating.
enough on the table for us all to eat. Fuck being selfish.
And
Honestly.
Yeah.
And I love to eat.
Yeah, right.
Right. So
We
just
definitely
saying.
do love to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All three of
exactly.
us.
Right.
So what would you say is your favorite part about sales?
Building relationships.
Ooh.
I'm all
love
about
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because I'm all about building relationships where you could have a customer that actually invites you to their wedding.
Ooh. Yeah.
And that's how you know,
You made an impact.
yes,
Yeah.
you've bonded.
Yeah.
You know,
This is real.
right? Maybe the guy wants a Christian, you know, he wants to stand up, you know, at the wedding or whatever. That you have that close knit. That I've trusted you so much. You've helped my business so much. You're like family.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how you know you've made something. And I know not every customer is going to get like that or be like that.
Yeah.
No.
But in my mind, so I look at it as I don't want you to be my customer. I want you to be my friend.
My partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. So, and if you can kind of look at it like that, and see, that's my approach when I call somebody. I don't want to be like that you sales guy. Hey, I'm Joey.
Hey.
Right. So, right. Exactly. Like, you know, come on down. You know, deal.
Let's strike a deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that. Yes.
So funny.
I don't want to be that sleazy guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that
100%.
sleazy guy. I want to be real. Like, I want somebody to talk to me when I'm trying to buy something or look for something.
Yeah.
You know, that you know how you want to be treated.
Yeah,
So-
you know exactly how you want to be treated. I found that the path to success is through inquiry. Learning about your customer, asking the right questions. Where do you want to go? What are your goals?
Right.
What are your ambitions? Where do you see yourself in a couple of years? Let me help you get there.
Right. I love
Right?
that.
I don't look for sales. I look for partners. I want to partner with the right people strategically who want to implement new technology, grow their business to whatever aspect, and who are willing to put the work in to get there.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah, just be a guide along
Yeah.
that way too, right?
Oh,
You wanna
yeah.
be a guide. To
Like
get
in the
to their
sales process, you
destination.
also have to remember, right? I'm prospecting you as well. This is also like a 50-50 interview.
Yes.
Just because you want to buy it doesn't necessarily. I mean, my company might smack me around and be like, yo, you're gonna sell this shit, right?
Yeah.
But like, I want to partner with the right people.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Oh yeah. Big time.
I don't just wanna sell
love
to
that.
Joe
And
Schmo.
that's huge though, because if they're a really good customer
Yeah.
and they're a big customer, they know that.
They know that.
you're valuable too. Just as
Yes.
serious, like you
It's
said,
two-way
it's 50-50.
street.
It's
It is.
50-50.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, because then you can go down a bad path, and you have so many headaches that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
I've been down that path too many times. I think we all have, right?
Right.
We all have been
You can
down
see
that
the
path.
warning signs.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Correct.
can.
When people are
Facts.
just price shopping,
Right.
I don't know if you're necessarily the person I want to partner with because
No.
there's always going to be something wrong.
Correct.
You're going to be calling me, I need this or
Yeah.
I need that or
Right.
this happened. It's like,
Yes.
it's a headache.
It's
Yeah.
it's a huge headache.
Yeah.
That is a headache.
Well, that's why you got to sell yourself and say, hey, do you remember when I got you out of that pinch?
Yep.
For whatever it is.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of customers really want to like, hey, you messed up or something happened that whatever it is, right? Whatever
They
it
keep
may
bringing
be.
it up.
Yeah. But how about all the 10 times?
That I helped you.
Exactly.
The launch parties that we threw, the money that we made, right? The trainings that we
Yeah.
did. All the times I
Exactly.
brought in
Everything.
lunch,
Correct.
right?
Yes. Facts.
Yes.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally. Is there? I mean, we're pondering so many different avenues of
a lot.
just kind
I
of
love it.
sales here, right? And I'm curious too if you have. I mean, you don't have to name any names or anything, but is there like one interaction in your last 20 years that's like a very comedic experience
What
that
the
you
heck
have
moment?
experienced? Yeah, like what the heck moment that you've experienced?
Yes.
I figure there would be.
Oh, you knew that there had to be, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a good one, too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
This was I was working for the box company.
Okay.
And
So this is 11 plus years ago?
no, this is probably about maybe about 10 years ago.
Okay. But okay.
In Elgin, and it was a manufacturing company. I forgot what they made. They made some type of moldings.
Okay.
And I was talking to the person, and I had my Dockers on, and I always do a little joke where I'm going to stand up right now, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm in front of the desk, and we're talking. And I said, okay, I'm going to take the elevator down. And I just go down so that it looks like I'm going down. And I ripped my pants.
Oh, my goodness.
I literally ripped
way.
my pants. You heard a rip. And I'm like, did that just happen?
That just happened.
And from that day on, I got that customer, and she brought that up all the time to me. Cindy, her name's Cindy. I remember her name, Cindy. You know, so it's just because I did an elevator. You know, I'm going down,
Yeah.
and rip. And she's like, she was dying laughing. She was crying so hard. She's like,
Just
that's
ripped
never
down the
happened.
seam.
Just ripped. I walked out of her office, you know, backwards because I didn't want her to see.
Thanks, guys.
Thinking I
Covering your bum.
But by doing that random act, I got a sale out of it.
Lifelong
you know,
customer.
yeah, and
it's
she
just
was
being human. Just having
being human.
You're not being a yes.
no,
that's it.
because
there's no script.
No, you don't want to be a robot.
No.
A script. You don't
No.
want to read here. If you read off a script,
People
maybe
can tell.
Yeah, people can tell.
Or better
gotta
be
change
fucking
it.
good.
right, better be a damn good
You
script.
can have
right,
the script as
exactly.
kind of like your
Correct.
blueprint, but like don't
Yes.
be reading it verbatim.
Correct.
Yes.
Don't read it verbatim.
Exactly.
Right? Like have your
Facts.
bullet points on like what you want to cover, what you want to ask.
Right.
But like
Yes.
just like
So,
you said, every
yeah.
customer is going to be different.
Right.
I think it's amazing though that we have 3 different salespeople here on the panel, per se, right? In 3 different like sales avenues or like sectors
yeah.
of business. But at the core, we all enjoy building relationships.
Yes.
That's
all 3 of us, man.
Yes.
The
That's a
relationships
great
are the biggest
observation,
part.
yeah.
Correct.
Right? Like
Right. Facts.
I absolutely love that.
Yes.
100%.
There's no better feeling than walking
No.
into like a med spa or something and they're like, you're greeted with open arms and they're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy to see you. Or
Right.
like whatever it
It's
is.
the best
right?
feeling in the world.
It is
Best
the best
feeling.
feeling in the
You
world.
can't put a price on that.
You helped me
No.
so much.
Priceless.
The
Yeah.
device, we made so much money. We were
Correct.
able to do this. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Blessing
facts.
someone.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
that's the best
exactly-
part.
Well, when you walk in to a good customer and they see you, they light up.
Yeah.
They light up because they know how beneficial you are to them and their company and what you've done for them.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
You know,
doing things the right way, though.
Correct.
It's something that we talked about, right?
Correct.
When you're navigating this whole thing as a salesman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the narrative of like sleazy car salesman. This
Right.
guy's slimy. He's just coming with some sort of
Yeah.
objective. He's going to lie and manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're trying to navigate these different industries, which can be slimy, but we're trying to be successful by doing things the right way.
Right.
Right, not
Yes.
compromising our morals and our integrity,
Correct.
lying and manipulating, scheming, and all that kind of stuff.
right.
But like building true relationships, planting real seeds, and watching them grow.
I love it.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're farmers.
We are farmers.
I mean,
We're
we
farmers.
really are.
We're
Living
white
in-
collar farmers.
White collar farmers.
living
right.
in Illinois.
Yes, yes.
Not Iowa.
Features, not Iowa. No,
Yeah.
no. Features and benefits.
Yes.
Features and benefits. Remember
that.
that. Features and benefits.
I love that.
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
If you show like, what's a feature that you can then benefit? How do you benefit?
Mm-hmm.
How can I, how do you benefit from working with me?
And
So-
the amazing thing with that,
Right.
with the features and benefits, through inquiry, you can find what features and benefits to talk about through all your questions.
Yes.
Right? Because they're going to give you the ammunition.
Correct.
When you're asking questions
Asking
about where do you
questions,
want to take your practice? What treatments do you want to offer? Where do you want to expand your menu? And she's giving you all these answers. Okay, well, I got this, and it can do X, Y, and Z. Didn't you just tell me that you wanted to do this, that, and this?
Oh my God.
Well, I got something that does this, that, and this. Let's talk about it.
Right. Yeah.
Right? No, I'm serious though.
It's
Features
true,
and
though.
benefits.
That's,
Right.
and that's
Right?
it. Something I have been working on. I love you guys.
So true.
This,
So
that,
true.
and this. Right?
Sometimes though, a good salesman is also a good listener.
That's one of the biggest
Yes.
traits on how to be successful in sales, to listen.
Correct.
Ask open-ended questions and then shut up
Yeah.
and just listen.
No, honestly,
and
though,
just listen.
It's
Well, that's-
seriously, that's it.
Yes.
And Joey the Jaw over here sometimes.
All of us are
so-
yappers. All of us are yappers and we
Yes.
word vomit, right?
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes.
we got to zip it, snip it, and listen.
I love that. Zip it, snip
Zip it, snip it, and listen. Add a little zest on it. You know what I
That
mean?
is
Just a
zesty.
little flavor.
Zesty. All
Yeah.
right. Zesty.
Yes,
zesty.
queen.
Zesty. Hey.
What
Right.
is happening
So-
right now?
right.
What
I
the
know.
hell is actually happening?
Right,
I'm
we're
just
having
kidding.
fun.
This is what happens
Well,
when you put
see-
3 salesmen together. We don't shut up.
done
You
deal.
don't shut
Over.
up.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
after
God.
a long week.
Oh God, yeah! Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy Friday,
Friday.
guys. Happy Friday.
Now-
but that's the thing. You're right. You have to have fun with it.
You have to.
Because if you don't have fun with whatever you're doing or selling,
You'll be miserable.
yeah,
No.
you got to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Got to keep it lively. Let your hair down.
Yeah.
You
One
know,
thing,
so,
one
right.
thing that we've talked about before too is with anything in life, I've always tried to stay close to equilibrium. Not get too caught up in the highs because eventually what goes up must come down, and not get too caught up in the lows. Find peace and equilibrium every day.
Love that.
Yesterday was a great day. Let's ride the momentum, but let's remember to stay even keel.
Love
It's hard
it.
Right?
sometimes. though.
Yesterday was a bad day. Let's
Yeah.
pick it up a little bit, but let's
Love
stay
it.
even keel.
Love it.
Right? Because if you
Right.
get too caught up in the highs or the lows, it's too extreme.
Right.
You just have to find a nice
Oh, yeah.
cruise control. Right?
That's right.
Not to normalcy, but just like through life.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
have
oh.
to find that good pace and just keep moving forward.
Because we all know we've been through lows
Yeah.
and we've been through highs. So you just basically keeping your head, centered and kind of like grounded, keeping it grounded. That's
100%.
Yeah, I love that.
Think about it this
Right.
way: no matter what car you drive, you get the best miles per gallon in cruise control because it's even and it's steady. Yes, of course, you can drive a Lamborghini, right? That goes 180 miles an hour. You can drive a Prius that has 80 miles a gallon, right? But what's the one commonality? They get the best MPG in cruise control, right? So let's find that steady pace and just keep moving forward. Not too fast, not too slow,
Right.
but just right.
Just
Love that.
And you know who gives us the MPG? God. He tells us what pace. He's going to control that
He
pace.
does control
You get
that
full
pace.
faith on the wheel. No
Right.
Tesla, right? Yeah, right. He's driving it. You
love
know
that.
what I mean?
I love
no
that.
Tesla, but he's driving.
We're going.
I
We're
got some
going.
coworkers that,
Yeah.
God bless. Sorry, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Careful.
That's funny though.
We're not
Careful.
live on Twitch.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
live on Twitch.
Still careful. We have a great
not.
editor behind the scenes, but just
Yeah.
be careful here.
We can bleep out.
Be careful. Oh,
All
man.
right, how you doing?
That's good,
So,
though.
all right.
No, and so there's still so much to I think unpack within sales. But I would love to make a pivot here in transition, right?
Pivot.
Yeah.
Let's do. Sorry, whenever I think of pivot, and Tina knows where I'm going with this, I think of Friends, where they're on the stairs, they have the couch, and they yell, "Pivot, pivot, pivot, pivot!"
Is that Ross?
It's Ross. It's the best. It's the best. So in our natural way of pivoting here,
Okay.
natural way of pivoting here, I would love to talk about, get your take on this too, right? And talk about side hustles.
Oh snap!
We'd love to talk
Oh,
about side
snap.
hustles.
Now we're all setting up. We're leaning in.
So I myself am really big into side hustles.
Yes.
Kepi I know is big into it, and I don't know if we even really delved down into this road before of side hustles, but I really want to dive a little bit deeper today on your thoughts on side hustles.
So
in today's
all
society.
right. So you guys know my background.
Yeah.
So yes, I guess I don't even know where side hustle came from.
I don't either.
The
don't really know.
origins, the
I don't really
origins,
know.
of side hustles. So, me personally, I kind of did some stuff on the streets,
Yeah.
and I worked a full-time job.
Yeah.
So why not make a little coin? Maybe selling a bag here, selling
Yeah,
a
a
bag,
little bag there, whatever.
Are you talking about like peanut butter jelly?
Yeah, peanut
Like
butter and
bags of
jelly.
peanut butter and jelly or what?
Uncrustables or like
what are we
selling
I'm just
apples
kidding.
in a
Sorry, I don't
bag?
need to put you on blast,
Check,
Joey
please.
D.
No, obviously selling some
Greenery.
Greenery.
Yeah.
There you go, the greenery.
You were a florist for a
Yeah,
bit.
I was a florist.
Joey D the florist.
Yes, the florist. Why not?
Yeah.
So, but the only reason is because at that time where I was in my life, that's all I had.
Yeah.
So, and I know there's probably many people that might be listening, watching, that have probably done the same thing.
Yeah.
So, so I guess that would be kind of, well, actually, no. All of us had our first side hustle, okay, possibly. Our
Yeah.
first ones, I would even know it, was probably selling lemonade as kids.
Yeah.
That is really true.
Think about
Lemonade,
it.
that is very
or
true.
mowing lawns,
Yeah,
or shoveling
mowing-
driveways.
Yeah, shoveling driveways, yes.
Just, I mean,
Make
that-
a little coin.
Yeah, that was your first side
Yeah.
hustle.
Experience doing that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe baseball cards. Trading them.
Something.
Oh my God. Pokemon cards. Oh my gosh,
That's huge,
that was-
right?
yes.
I wish we
So-
would have held on to those.
Right. But God, I know everybody's saying
Dude,
that. Yeah,
jeez.
I know. So, the side hustle is basically trying to get above water and then staying above water and basically keep on getting better at maybe what you're doing now, because your side hustle might be your main hustle. It might basically, think about that, because if you're
Could turn
doing
into that.
It could turn into that.
Because if you're doing so good at your side hustle, maybe I'm going to do this full time then.
Yeah.
Maybe think about that.
It's
So,
possible.
That's what
it
me
is
and him
possible.
talk about almost every day about the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey,
Once
baby,
we
what-
get to the point where we can travel the world and interview amazing people and experience different cultures all over the place.
Peace.
Can you guys just include me?
Yes. Yes.
Joey
Yes.
D is going to be.
That'd be actually a
That would be
trip, dude.
awesome.
All three of us.
serious,
Joey D's going to leave his job. Come work with the One Step Journey.
All three
And
of
my,
us,
That would
my
be
coworkers are probably saying, "Take them." Right?
Yeah.
So, I'm kidding.
We would gladly take him.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked. I would definitely take him.
We need him.
Yeah, we need him
No.
for sure. Yeah.
But like for me, I obviously always had a full-time job. God, since I was probably 20. And then, like I said, 21.
It's always been something.
Yeah, I've always had a full-time job. As you get younger, the side hustle is basically how motivated are you?
Yeah.
How bad do you want it? And it
Yeah.
it kind of the dynamics change a little bit when you have a wife and kids.
Yeah. Well,
So-
priorities change.
Correct.
Everything
Exactly.
does.
Like in a better way though.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Because now you're more
110%.
focused on family and kids and
Correct.
creating a
Yes.
home environment and like
Right.
raising the kids well and spending time with them and everything.
Sunday nights I have to sit on a couch, have to watch Yellowstone, or just or
Watch The Bachelor on Monday nights.
See?
Right?
Reluctantly, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, what's happening with Benjamin? Right? Like, actually, like,
You're actually locked in.
Who took the rose?
See? It happens.
I know,
You know.
I know.
Priorities change.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, so when you guys, have you guys? You probably have done some side hustles yourselves. I'm assuming.
That's pretty much all like what I've done the last 3 years. I mean,
Yes,
working a full-time
right.
job. I
Sure.
have JEL. I have LQ. I have Shackley. I have the podcast. I mean, there's
Where's
just
my
so much.
protein, by the way?
Oh, right. God bless.
Put me on blast. Hey, talk.
See? Right. Oh boy, check please.
I thought about that earlier, and I was like, I might just ask him on the podcast and just
So-
skip past it, but I just think it's
Yeah,
funny. But
that's
yeah,
funny.
The biggest thing is I love that.
That's so funny. Anyways, yeah.
You have to watch out though for the next gimmick or the big thing.
yeah.
But the next big thing could actually be legit,
It could be legit.
and it's hard because it's like it's a leap of faith.
It is.
So right, you throw it to the big guy.
You throw it.
Yeah.
And you trust the judgment and your gut instincts.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, I would add. I mean, I think that is key, and in my experience, especially the last 6 months with my new role within LQ, without going super deep, but like making sure you know who you're getting into bed with, essentially. Right? I think that's really important, and
You need to know.
You have to know.
we as a team, right? I'll keep it very vague. We had to learn a little bit of a lesson,
Sure.
right, with someone who it all worked out in the long run, which is great. But we no longer do business with that individual, right? And it happens, but
Wish him the best.
of course,
It does
always
happen,
wish them the best.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
sometimes.
It does,
Yeah.
and
Right.
and I think that my team and I we've processed and kind of going through our routines and kind of do we see ourselves like almost like what you said, like would you invite this person to your wedding?
Yeah.
Type of deal. Maybe that's a question we got to ask ourselves.
That's big.
It really is big. Like would
love
I
that.
have
Would you
them at
invite
my
them on
wedding?
like a vacation or something like
yeah,
that?
yeah, serious.
I mean, it's a big
keep them in the
question.
circle.
Seriously.
Circle.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Serious.
You got to ask
Oh,
them those
yeah.
questions. So,
Right.
I do. That's a big role but then it's like, I think all of us would agree having the right relationships with people, no matter what path you go in life, is going to be number one priority. Doesn't
yeah.
matter
It's
how
the
much money you can make.
biggest. It's the
Doesn't
biggest.
matter. I don't
Facts.
care.
Right.
I mean, if I'm going to make $1 million, but I'm going to be miserable and have a headache, and I can't trust this individual,
not
they're going
worth
to
it.
trust me. I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it. It ain't worth the headache.
Stress kills.
It really does.
Stress kills.
You age
Stress
fast.
You age faster. Gary Vee always talks about it. He knows people that are worth $50 million that are miserable and people that make $50K a year that are the happiest people he's ever met.
Yeah,
Right?
see?
You don't chase the money, you chase
It's all
change.
perspective,
Yes.
right?
We've talked
I
about
love
that.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Don't
you
chase the money.
But here,
Right.
and I guess kind of on that path, right? To your what you just brought up, Kepi, is like chasing the journey and the process, not the money.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Has that been hard for you at some point in your life within sales? Chasing the money as opposed to chasing the journey?
So for a while, I was kind of stagnant in making a certain dollar amount.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to get to that next level. And I had friends kind of approach me to kind of similar maybe to your guys' story where, hey, let's do a pyramid scheme, whatever
Yeah.
you're selling, right? So,
Sure.
right, exactly,
Cutco.
Yeah, right. See?
Oh my God.
Right,
Amway.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Amway.
right. I'll sell you sell this, you find 2 or 3 people to join.
And you bring him
then
in, you build your team, and then it all funnels up to me.
It's
Right.
you know the deal, right?
Create your own
So,
destiny.
Yes.
Freedom.
Right. Oh,
There's all the
God.
keywords that we look for.
Right.
Financial freedom.
All the buzzwords.
Yes.
Create your own
Buzz-
schedule.
Yeah.
No
Right.
boss.
Yeah, right. Well, sign
Where do
right.
I sign?
Exactly
But
right.
you need a $3,000 deposit, and then you get freedom.
And I'm walking out the door.
Yeah, right. Take care.
No,
know?
100%
So,
Yeah.
me personally, I love my job where I'm at right now,
Yeah.
and it took me years to find where I'm at, and I'm comfortable, but you can never be too comfortable because when you get too comfortable, that's when you kind of like let your guard down and you're not doing your job or you're not living up to your potential. Your potential.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it took
it took, geez, what, 40 years, to
Yeah.
finally find, where, I mean, but don't get me wrong. I always want more. I still want more.
We all
You know,
do.
because
We're human.
Right. Exactly.
Not out of
I
greed,
strive.
but out of ambition. You
Yeah,
want it.
exactly.
Let's make sure that we say that.
I don't want to say like
Yes.
I'm.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Right. No.
But
no.
like you just see yourself striving
What-
for
there's
better.
levels.
That's
Yeah.
and not to kind of toot my own horn, but all right. What? A couple years back, we were, at least for me at my job, we were doing really good. I had my
Yeah.
best year ever. The economy was flowing.
Booming.
Yeah. Actually, it was right when COVID hit.
Oh wow.
crazy.
It was
Yeah.
right when COVID hit. When COVID hit, I'll never forget this. I'm pivoting to something different, but it kicked off in March. I'll never forget because it was right around St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And in April, actually March, April, they actually furloughed us and we had to go home for 2 days. And we were super slow where
Yeah.
we didn't know if we were going to even have a job anymore.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I think those checks got mailed to everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
the
God.
stimulus checks and
Hallelujah.
everything.
Stimmies.
Hallelujah. Yeah. For I have exorcised the demons.
Yes.
All right. But we were blessed that year.
Yeah.
And I would love, me personally, to get back to that level. And I know my coworkers probably, we want every year and every day to be like that.
Yeah.
But we know it's not. But you try to strive to get it like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That hungriness to, you want it, kind of like that attack. So
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about. So
100%.
Totally. Yeah.
Kind of one thing that I took away from everything that you just said, I absolutely admire that. I think all three of us are always striving because we all see the potential that we have.
Correct.
Right. And I think one of the biggest fears that I have is looking back 12 months later and being in the same position. We're always striving to, go further on our journeys and go as far as we can. Right. But something that you had mentioned, right? One of the biggest dream killers, obviously we know number one is fear of failure, doubt.
Yep.
But I think the second biggest killer of dreams is comfortability.
Right.
People don't want to get out of that comfort zone. You just kind of get used to it. Oh, I'm making pretty good money. We're living good.
Right.
Why switch it up? Why try to be better?
Facts.
Why put yourself outside of that comfort zone?
Right.
And grow. Right? People fear growth.
Yeah. No.
tough.
It's very
They
tough.
fear
I
change.
love that.
Yeah.
Seriously, I agree. 110%.
Yeah. And I think one thing that just kind of triggered this thought here is, I think at some point just to kind of find a way to avoid being comfortable, right? It's I think that the salary, people's salary is a drug that I think people give to us, right?
Yeah.
Try going a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months without having consistent income and chasing something, right? Chasing the sale or chasing the relationship and see where you can go from first month to maybe the fourth month. And just see the evolution of that person, not only just within the residual that will come from it and the financial reward, but just that person that becomes.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's hard, and not many people will do that or are willing to take that chance. But
I know.
I encourage people to at least try. I mean, I've done it. I'm doing it, and it's I've learned a lot. I'm learning a lot right now. I will be honest with you. It's
God
learning a
bless
lot.
you.
You know what's honestly
That's right.
crazy about the rat race? You know what a salary is? It's the amount of money that you signed your name on the dotted line for that company to pay you to forget your dreams.
That's
That's scary.
That's really scary. Selling your soul.
Selling your soul.
Selling your soul.
all you're doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're
Literally.
literally paying you to forget your dreams, and your time is now better focused here, selling this or doing this for them, and building somebody else's dream,
It's
which is crazy.
No one likes it
the
either.
rat race.
it's well, you're right because if you think about it, in America, all we do is work.
It's all we do.
That is all we do.
All we do is work.
Work.
You wake up,
work.
you get ready real quick, you go through the motions, you go to work, you work all day, you eat, you watch Netflix, and you go to bed.
That's it. Repeat.
then
Like that
you
movie
repeat.
Groundhog Day with
Yeah.
Bill Murray. You
And then-
know?
exactly.
Right,
And then you
know?
repeat.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the same thing. It's a cycle.
It is.
It's a cycle.
That's why they call it the rat race, because you're just running on the hamster wheel.
That's exactly.
Never
And
ending.
sometimes I feel like that. I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it's part of it, right?
It is part of it.
But it's powerful to recognize that, though.
correct.
And to kind of how do you reset, recalibrate your mindset to get back to that? Okay, I got to get back to enjoying this process and journey,
Right.
and taking that next step.
There's two steps to it, right? First one is going to be the realization, but the second one's the most important. What are you going to do about it?
right.
Action.
Right.
Action.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Be about it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, buddy.
That's
Love
what
that.
on the last
Yeah.
episode that we talked
Right.
about, right? It was leadership. What does it take to be a good leader? And one of the biggest traits that we talked about on what a good leader is leading by example.
Oh yeah.
Walking the walk, not just talking, right?
Right.
But being the first one out there and doing it, right? With the cold tub, right? When we introduce new people to it, well, the first people that get in are me and Colton. This is how you do it. We don't just say get in and laugh and take videos, right? We'll do that after. Me and him both get in. We'll do that after me and him both get in, right? So
sign me up. I'm definitely want to try it one day. So
100%. Oh, it's gonna happen.
if somebody had the de-icer, we could be doing it.
What's going on here?
One thing, it just came up to me. So, not about that. All right, the side hustle.
Yeah.
What if though, that's wrecking your performance at what you're doing full time?
I got an immediate answer for you. When you're giving up full faith to him and you're following his guidance, I don't think that's going to happen.
I love that.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Love that.
That's the craziest part
that.
about it, right? Is
Love that.
as we talked about it and as you see, right? We've now recently just launched into endeavors on YouTube and things of that nature. And with this podcast, I don't think that this is refraining or taking me away from my job at all.
No.
This is what we're meant to be doing.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I love that.
And I feel that in my heart that this is what
Yeah.
we're meant to be doing.
Right.
Honestly, what I think is that, maybe we had to bleep this out, but I think the day is deterring us from our real calling.
Love that. I love that.
No,
yes.
I totally agree.
I just.
I totally agree with that.
I mean, because you know what? This comes natural to you.
It comes natural to it.
It's natural. It's like,
And this isn't
it's
a
waking
chore.
up.
This doesn't
No.
feel like work.
Right,
This is something
correct.
that we want to be doing.
Right.
I wish we could do 3 or 4 of these a week and just
God.
travel full time and
just
do
do it.
this.
God.
Right?
Not yet.
But it's going to happen when it's meant to happen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Right?
I'll be a groupie. I'll wear a wig. So I'm like,
Who the heck is this person that keeps following us, Jeffrey?
Jesse D.
Jesse D.
Jesse D.
Hey. Right, so-
One thing I want to add on real quick to Kepi's comment there is Jim Rohn, who's a big,
Jim Rohn.
I think you know who he is.
Oh, yeah.
You know who Jim Rohn is too, and he's really big into personal development and really chasing your dreams. And one thing he talks about is work harder on yourself than your job.
Right.
And when I heard that, I was like, I didn't really understand what does that mean? Work
Right.
harder on yourself than you do your job.
Yep.
Because we're talked about it here a lot. We're working on our job. We're just work.
For what?
Exactly. Right? When you work on yourself, right? When you meditate, when you journal, when you do the cold tub, when you go to the gym, when you eat right, when you prioritize your relationships, your friendships, everything, you just turn into this person that you wouldn't have become if you didn't take those steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Facts.
focus on yourself more than you do your job and see where life takes you.
I'm so excited, man, for the journeys that we're on, all of us.
I love it.
But I'm really excited for like all of this to be able to
I know.
document the
Yeah.
entire journeys and everything that we're doing.
Wow.
The accountability is key, and that's something that I love so much about me and Colton's
Yes.
friendship is being able to hold each other
Making sure
accountable,
we're-
Yeah.
making sure that we're good. When we
Well-
say that we're going to do something, we're going to do it.
You guys feed off of each other's energy.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
lean on each other. And if one guy's here, one other guy's there, you pick each other up.
And we've
you
had
keep
many of those
moving.
episodes on here.
Last night was
See?
a
We've
perfect
had many of those
See?
episodes
Yeah.
on here.
Serious.
This is going to be 74 weeks straight of all 3 of us committing to dropping episodes every Tuesday, no matter if you're not feeling well or
Right.
vacationing,
Whatever.
or work is busy, we still
Right.
get it done.
Make it happen.
Damn.
Find a way.
And we enjoy every second of it.
It's like the mailman. You're always delivering.
always-
right?
always
like the
delivering.
post.
Tuesday
I'm
nights,
always
as you guys
delivering. How
know.
you doing?
Yeah.
Right, so-
How you doing,
Oh,
huh?
man.
So, right.
I love it. Speaking of journeys, though, I think this is a really good segue here to kind of dive a little bit into our fitness journey. And I also want to give a shout out, too, that we have a really big announcement that is about to be
got a
taking
really
place
big
really
announcement.
soon.
Oh, my God.
and-
I don't know if I want to lead that off yet.
No. I'm not going to have you lead on. No. I just want to plant the seed, dangle the
plant
carrot.
the seed.
However, though,
Right.
we do want to check in on everyone's fitness journey. And we're going to start with you, Joey. Talk to us
Right.
about where are you at right now? How do you feel you are working towards your goals within the gym, eliminating all those donuts that I know you like to eat from the diet side. But like, talk to us about like your fitness journey and goals right now.
Also, too, on top of that, with the fitness journey, the first question I want to ask is mentally, how are you doing?
Mentally, I'm doing. Well, I don't want to segue or pivot to something else.
No, you're
but
good. No, you're good.
No. Talk to us.
It's the holidays.
Yeah.
The holidays are coming up, and I get a little emotional.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm lactating, so a little bit. But the holidays are a little tough. But mentally, I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
You good?
So
Yeah, you right?
You need to talk about anything?
oh, right.
No, seriously.
No, seriously,
it's
man.
just,
This
It's
is
a genuine question. Yeah.
It's just that when the holidays are, I think about my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think about my stepson. So I think about the people who aren't around anymore to enjoy the holidays. So and I know like it weighs on my wife and my kids a little bit too. And it's tough. It's tough because you get up every day and you go through like work and everything, and you kind of had to have this face in front of everybody. Like, hey, look at me. Hi, guys. But inside it's like, it's tough, But going back, the gym is one of like the most happiest places for me, as well as with my wife and my
kids.
boys.
Of course.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
that's your
So,
escape a little bit.
It
though,
is
right?
my
You need
escape.
it. Yeah.
So I'm sorry to kind of
No,
throw you
you're
guys
good.
off there a little bit.
Not at all, man. Not
I
at
just
all.
wanted to make sure that we asked that though, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
equal. That's
No,
more
no,
important.
no,
That's a
no,
more
I'm
important question
totally
than anything
good.
else we can ask.
Yeah.
I'm
honestly.
sorry, guys. It's a little dusty, and my mascara's running. So right. So
Yeah.
so going back to my fitness, which
journey.
I love. I'm actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually really happy where I'm at.
Yeah, I
And
love
the reason
that.
being is I'm 47, so I feel like. Confidence, right? We want to be confident in ourselves.
Yeah.
I think I look damn good.
Yeah, you do.
Phenomenal, Joey.
Joey B is Joey B for the
and
biceps.
Yeah.
Joey biceps.
Literally Joey Biceps over here. Honestly.
that way. No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, but I just think that a lot of people around my age bracket don't look like I do. And see, that's the thing. And people for watching or listening right now, I don't have an ego.
Yeah.
I'm very humble, and I'm not.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
rub it in people's faces or this or that. I just want to be the best me I could be, and I hope everybody out there listening and watching wants to be the best.
Yeah.
Yourself that you could be, the best version
Yeah.
of yourself.
Absolutely.
So I stopped eating is portions, basically. My portion control, I've really, really kind of
Dialed it in?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've really done that a lot.
That's good.
That's huge.
Yeah,
big.
it's I'm doing that more, and I'm kind of limiting the alcohol. Also, and I'm not getting freaking messed up.
Wasted?
No.
This guy gets wasted. I don't know if you know that. This guy gets wasted off NAs.
Yeah,
Wasted,
see,
dude. Sloshed on NAs.
sloshed, that's okay.
Yeah.
Does
he know what NAs are?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
not
wanted to make
alcoholic.
sure.
I
I'm
figured
not
he
that
did.
old.
Come on, Kepi.
Thanks.
This guy over
Did
here.
they have
Joey
those
Joey
back then?
diapers.
Joey diapers.
Right, but no,
Yeah, they did. They had the.
Oh my god, I missed that.
Yeah, he asked if they had
back in your
NAs
day?
back in the day. Old
It was
duels,
called,
maybe.
Yeah, it was called water. It's called water. So, right. It was called water.
It was called Get the Fuck Out.
No, but
Yeah.
I just think that by eliminating some of that stuff,
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel healthier. The only thing I'm lacking right now is cardio.
Yeah.
I need to, increase my cardio.
The C word.
The C word.
Joey loves
The
it.
dreaded C word that
Joey
Joey
loves
D
it.
does not like.
He loves it. Oh my god.
Yeah. So obviously, strength wise, I don't lift as much as I like heavy. Going as I was in my 30s. But you
don't have to.
Exactly. No. So it's about maintenance right now,
Yeah.
and just kind of obviously we're all gonna have some nagging injuries, elbows, shoulders.
Yeah.
Trying to work around that and just keep moving.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is just keep moving.
100%.
And swimming.
So-
Just keep swimming.
Oh,
Just keep swimming.
Sorry.
See, you guys,
Dory.
we should sing once. We should have like a
Sing-along.
We should have a sing along.
We should.
A whole
That's a good idea.
sing along.
Karaoke episode.
I love that.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I want to be
Tina's
that.
in.
The vocals aren't going to be A1, but the effort will be
No.
there. The effort will be there.
Oh, way up there.
See?
We're all over the place with this episode.
We
I
are.
love
All
it.
right, let's rein it back
I
in.
love this, though.
I do too. No, this is awesome. This is awesome. Just it's
God
great
bless.
after a long week. I mean, at least for
Yeah.
me, it's been a long week.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
been a very
everyone's.
long
It's
week.
been a
Yeah.
long week.
I
and
needed
like a
this.
brick. Right, so,
I mean, literally, holy shit.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it sounds like overall we're doing good.
Right.
We're
Oh, yeah.
doing solid. Workouts have been really good.
Yeah.
Portions have been really good.
Yeah.
Diet's
No.
been good. Eliminating some of the toxins within
Yeah.
alcohol.
Correct.
Which is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
It is big.
no,
Right, it's-
people don't
it's
realize
huge.
that.
How do you feel when you're limiting it? A little bit clearer, a little bit more focused?
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's like, and my wife,
she really doesn't drink at all because it affects her stomach.
Yeah.
She has stomach issues when she drinks.
Yeah.
So,
It's poison.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
It's
right.
horrible for you.
You're right. You're honestly absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So,
It's wretched.
If right, it is wretched. So right. So we don't drink at the house.
Yeah.
If we do have a drink, it's out when we're at maybe dinner with friends.
Yeah.
And
Celebrating something
yeah,
or
but
whatever.
I can't tell you last time I had more than 3 drinks.
Yeah.
I literally can't even tell you the last time I had more
That's
than 3
amazing.
drinks. Serious.
We should
It's
ask
been that
him.
long.
We should ask him the same question in June.
Yep.
At the wedding.
Ooh. We'll ask you.
We'll ask you. We'll see if you remember.
Oh my gosh.
Be sloshed.
All right.
Sloshed.
Well,
I'll be
I'm
sloshed.
definitely gonna
I know
have.
you.
I'm definitely gonna have a
Right.
a cocktail. You know. I can't wait for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time. You're gonna see my dance moves, by the way.
Oh, I can't wait.
He's gonna see mine too. He's seen them before.
There's
but-
there's gonna be a lot.
I'm gonna be cutting the rug.
Christina behind the scenes is so happy. She loves when people are on the dance floor.
Oh,
She
dude.
cannot wait.
I'll be the first one out there.
Trust me. I know. I don't, dude. I think it might be Christina. I'm gonna say Christina.
Well, you guys are gonna have the first dance,
Yeah.
obviously, but like
Right.
the first guest,
The
though,
first guest.
maybe.
That's
might-
fair. That's fair. First
my
guest,
God.
Kepi or Joey D.
I was
Who
gonna
is
say,
it gonna
right?
Or
be?
both.
I'll be
Me on
right.
his shoulder.
I'll be doing the.
Joey
there we go
biceps.
together.
Chicken?
I like that.
Yes.
We're doing it together.
Oh, man.
We're gonna do a little breakdance thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyways, brother, how
was yours? I'll go last.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. We are good.
I love this.
The biggest thing for me is, okay, let me backtrack. I'm good, but I'm exhausted.
Yeah. How's your mental health? Is it what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm just exhausted. It's just been a long week. There's just been a
I love
million.
that you guys are checking in on each other.
We
on the mental
always
health.
do,
Serious.
and
I love
that's one
that,
thing
by
I
the way. I'm
appreciate
sorry,
about Cap.
yeah,
No,
right,
I
serious.
appreciate
That's
Cappy
awesome.
for that. He always does,
Gotta
and I
make
was
We're
sure.
looking
checking
out
on
for
him.
each other.
Yeah,
Serious.
always,
Love it.
always.
Oh.
I think this week has been it's been rough. Probably about 4:00 today was Christina knows a very interesting phone call that went completely sideways. It's all good.
Yeah. Work related?
It was work related. Yeah, had
Yeah.
to pivot. Yeah, had to pivot.
pivot.
Reality is, it's everything's gonna be fine. It's a lot. One of those things where sometimes it's bigger in your head than what reality is.
Yeah.
And it's a simple fix that
Right.
when I asked you about your certain like talk tracks when you talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
It's just recalibrating mine within like a new role and new project. It's just getting like the verbiage.
Sure.
Yeah.
So aside from that, the workouts have been great.
Nice.
I've been lifting weights 4 to 5 days per week. I've been running,
Let's go.
playing
Nice.
basketball twice a week, running on my own 1 to 2 times a week
Snap.
as well.
The GOAT.
Hitting the cold tubs too, which is great when
Huge.
Ooh.
I need a de-icer, but anyways,
Yeah.
that's a separate
Neither
conversation.
here nor there. It's gonna be about 45 degrees tomorrow. So
Yeah, it's going to be
you got a natural de-icer coming.
natural de-icer. I'll get rid of that, clean it out. But overall, man, honestly, dude, like feeling really good, and I'm just
Good.
really excited that
You look great.
I appreciate that.
You look great.
You look
Appreciate
good.
that,
Yeah.
boys. I really
You
do, man.
too.
He's a hunk.
Yeah,
He is.
This guy. It's phenomenal, man. But yeah,
3 guys that all want to kiss.
Yeah.
Like that's basically
Get
what
a
this is
room,
turning
guys.
into.
That's what they're saying right
Yeah.
now. Get a room.
All right, so thank you guys so much for joining the episode. I'm
Yeah,
just
follow us on the Patreon.
Stop it.
But no, overall we're great, and I'm just excited to keep. Just one thing I want to say is if whenever you embark on a fitness journey, just stick with it. Like
Yeah.
we've
Yes.
talked about this going into the new year.
Right.
Like trust me, I respect a lot of people that kind of get into the gym. Stick with it.
Right.
Yes.
Just stick with it.
Just do it.
Like make it a lifestyle.
Just
Like,
keep
that's
going.
all I say. Make it a lifestyle. Challenge yourselves.
Correct.
And it's just do it, and you will feel so much better. Just in
Amen.
it'll be in your life, your relationships, everything. So that's something
Consistency.
that's I encourage people.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
have to.
So
Right. Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The real question here, though, Joey D.
Okay.
For
All right.
my dear friend here, Jeffrey Harper, is
Okay.
how are you feeling?
How
First
am
of
I
all,
feeling?
how's the week been?
Let's go over the mental health one.
talk
first.
about mental
let's
health
do
first,
it.
brother.
Let's do it.
Honestly, I'm only all right.
Yeah.
I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
that.
tired. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Kind of piggybacking off of what you had said about the holidays. We had on here, why do I not like Thanksgiving? It's always a hard time, right?
Yeah.
My grandpa passed away the day before Thanksgiving, literally 10 years ago this year. Damn. And so just with that being around the holidays, it hits hard, right?
different.
Because like my parents got divorced when I was a kid. My mom left. And then my dad was a teacher, right? So like obviously it was tough. Had to watch after me and my brother and all that kind of stuff. So I spent so much time at my grandparents growing up. I went to Brentwood every day after school. I went back and I hung out with my grandpa and my grandma, and I watched my grandpa eat his ice cream and lick the bowl clean and do all that kind of stuff, right? And it's like they practically raised me with my dad. So it's like that was, outside of my cousin when I was in 5th grade in 06, like that one fucked me up. And that's my grandma died last year in January. So just like this time of the year is just always really heavy. Right. So it's like almost kind of like in the back of my mind, like I just can't wait for the new year. Like just get it done. Like I love spending time with my family. There's so much to be thankful and grateful for. But then in the back of my mind, it's like there's always kind of like a cloud over the holidays. Right. So I'm kind of just ready for that to be done, honestly. But there is exciting news on the horizon. I didn't want to dampen the mood too much.
No. Really quick, one thing that you said, I love heavy. I feel that too.
It's heavy, man.
So it is heavy.
It's heavy.
I relate
because
to you on that.
Just kind of like what you were talking about, right? It's amazing to look around and you see your family and you see all the seats filled with people that you love, but it's hard not to notice the seats that are empty. And focus on those ones, because it's like those are like the presence of the people that were in those chairs was so heavy, and then like not having it. You know what I mean?
It hurts.
It hurts, man. And it's like, I don't know if that's something I'll ever get over.
Right.
But also that's something that I don't know if I ever want to get over.
Right.
Because, all the sadness and all the pain that I feel is just all the unexpressed love and joy that I had for those people.
You're allowed to have those feelings.
You're allowed to have those feelings for sure. You know what I mean? Right. But outside of that, I mean, Q4 in this industry is always the busiest. So like just getting burnt out with work, kind of just ready for it to be done, to go back to some sort of normalcy.
Right.
But in the gym, we've been training. We've been getting back to it.
Okay.
And I think what Coleton was talking about, drum roll, May 3rd, actually my brother's birthday, I'm going to be doing my very first bodybuilding show.
Shut up.
Let's go.
You serious?
In Naperville. In Naperville.
What?
I'm going to do men's
This
physique.
guy's going to crush it,
Men's
man. He's
physique
gonna crush
bodybuilding
it.
show.
He's going to crush it.
What
Yes.
day is it? 'Cause
It's
I'm
on
there.
May 3rd, bro, in Naperville.
Let's do it.
Really?
Yeah, let's
May
go.
3rd in
Let's go.
Naperville.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get like I got a little megaphone.
I'm gonna be doing my first bodybuilding show, brother. So
Oh my God.
it's been on the bucket list for so long. It's a natural show. I'm not gonna be taking any PEDs.
Okay.
Not taking
Okay.
anything that I don't want to take, right? Because
Right.
I'm all natural.
All
And,
natural.
All natural.
But I just want to have fun with it, push myself. and do
People
what I
don't
gotta do.
realize it takes balls.
Yes, to
okay?
get up there.
Yeah. So by you even just getting on stage,
Yeah.
you already won.
Yeah.
You already won.
I know that it's going to be a hell of a journey,
Yeah.
but just like this,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
got to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Right?
Get
Got to get out of your
comfortable.
comfort zone.
Get comfortable.
Being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Right?
Facts.
100%.
Facts.
So I'm in the
Oh my
process right
God.
now where I'm kind of shopping for a coach. I'm in between. I've narrowed it down to 3.
Okay.
And so I'll have that answer here in a couple weeks, and then we're going to be grinding.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think training will start like Jan 1?
Yeah.
Jan 1
I'm
is
going
your
to the
goal?
Bahamas in January,
Right,
January
yeah,
7th
yeah.
to the or 6th to the 10th.
So
So, when
after
I
you
get
get
back,
back.
it's full
Yeah.
tilt.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
full tilt.
It's full
Locked
tilt.
in.
Well, you got
Yeah.
this. Diet
And everything,
routine,
man.
everything.
Diet, the training, posing, it's all going to be locked in.
Posing's that's huge.
Yeah.
Posing's-
Breathing's,
It's
breathing.
uncharted territories for me. Obviously, I've been working out for a long time, but like the actual art of bodybuilding is brand new to me.
When we're done,
Yeah.
I'll show you some stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I might know a guy.
Okay.
You know, so I might know a guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Heck yeah.
I like that.
I had buddies that actually went on stage and competed before.
I love it.
And still know a couple coaches in the area.
Yeah.
So I'll try to maybe, give you,
Yeah.
know, some 3 cents.
100%.
But the biggest thing, like I said, is this: be confident and enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the
journey.
ride.
The journey. Yeah. 'cause
Enjoy the ride.
Right.
And something that he knows about me, right, is like anything that I do, I go full tilt.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll know regardless of whatever happens on that stage. Like my goal is just to be able to look myself in the mirror and say I gave 100%, 110 fucking percent. No matter what happens, no matter the outcome, I gave everything that I could. I ate every meal, I did every workout, I did every minute of cardio, drank all the water I could.
Yeah.
You know,
That's it.
And then at this point, it's just up to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Honestly.
but this
what,
is
though?
just for the bucket list, and it's just
Yeah.
it's just to do it.
Hey.
It's just to do it.
And who knows what will happen
And I'm
after?
going to
Correct.
document everything on YouTube. Go
Yeah.
subscribe to the
Oh
channel
my
at Just Cappy on YouTube.
Just
I
Cappy
love
period,
that.
baby. Don't forget the period.
I love it. I love it.
100%.
Well, you know what? When you make it, because you will make it.
Yeah.
You're gonna look back and just smile.
I can't
You're just
wait.
gonna look back and smile.
I can't wait and just
Serious.
say, fuck, I did it.
Yeah.
Right? There's going to be
Serious.
no what ifs.
No,
Once I get
no
off
what
that
ifs.
stage, I did
Yeah.
it. Because he knows we had a mutual friend that just did her very first competition last week.
No way.
Right? Down at ISU. Shout out to Bree.
Shout out Bree.
She did
Bree.
a bikini competition.
Right, okay.
And I talked to her on the phone for like an hour the other day, and she was talking about everything she learned about herself and the process and the journey and just the overall experience. And then she told me there was a natural show in May, and she's like, you should do it. And I said, okay. Let's do it.
Just
I
like
didn't need too
that.
much convincing.
No.
It's close to
Wow.
home, right? I got enough time to prep. It's
Yeah.
natural, so I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do.
Right.
What's the worst that can
I
happen?
love that.
Full tilt.
I think the worst thing is you can't have Portillo's.
That's all right. That's all right.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Don't tell
Well, I
us.
was talking to my
Don't tell
coach
us.
Bobby. He said one cheat meal a week, so I'd still be able to
Okay,
get that.
right,
double
that is
burger.
There you go.
nice.
There you go.
I'll still be able to get that double
Oh, yeah.
burger.
That
But
double burger.
One thing he knows about me,
Chocolate
I can
cake
stick
shake?
to a diet, though.
No, he
I
can't.
can stick to a
That is
diet.
Can
for
you?
sure.
Oh,
easily.
100%.
Yeah, he can.
I'll eat the same thing every single day. I don't care how bland it is.
Yeah.
I look at food as like fuel.
Yeah. No, he does.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of respect
You have
for
something
him
called
in that regard.
willpower.
He does a
I
lot
also
of
got a
willpower.
sensitive stomach too.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. Yeah. No, I get
So
it.
it's kind of a gift and a curse, right? So I don't really have a choice.
So he says sensitive, I say weak stomach.
Yeah.
So it's a weak stomach.
Forget
Yeah.
about it. I'll meet in the middle somewhere. I'll meet
He
in the
says
middle somewhere.
mangina, right? But
It happens,
His words,
right?
not mine. Anyways, here.
Get my man
but
card.
that's exciting. That's gonna be fun.
That's honestly awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that.
And now that we've
Serious.
said it on the podcast, I got to do it.
Yeah, you have to now.
Yep.
Man of his
Well,
word. Receipts.
yeah,
Receipts.
receipts.
There we
We're
go.
pulling it up, episode 74 on the One Step Journey, right?
And
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dope.
Yeah, it is
No,
dope.
Well,
but no,
It is
I'm
dope.
glad the cat's out the bag. I'm
Yeah.
excited, definitely, to support
Well,
you along the journey and just be
course.
there. It's gonna be awesome.
Share some of the little tips maybe
we're
that
gonna
we
be
could
talking
do
every-
in the
we're
gym
gonna be-
too.
Yeah,
Serious, maybe
on
We're
your
going to be
journey.
talking every
Yeah,
week about the
we'll
journey
be
too.
talking.
The
Yeah.
good, the bad, the ugly.
Serious.
Yeah.
I've already
Because,
lost 30 pounds, dude, so I don't know how much more I can lose.
I know.
Oh my god.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
gonna gain muscle now.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you're gonna
It's gonna
gain
be
muscle.
good.
It is
It's gonna
gonna
be
fun.
crazy.
I'm gonna get
Have
really,
fun with
I'm gonna
it.
get really shredded too.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my god.
Oh my
Ripped,
gosh.
shredded.
Ripped up.
Damn.
That's why I can't wait.
Dang. All right.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be nuts.
If
Wow.
my wife wants a six pack, I'll buy her one. You
Yeah.
know, so right, just
We'll run
saying,
down to
you
the
know,
mini
so-
mart real
Yeah.
quick.
There you go. Right,
BRB
so-
Hope.
Right, exactly. Right.
Oh,
yes.
man.
So, right.
That's great.
That is fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I know we're kind of nearing things here, and we kind of planted a little bit of seeds earlier, and I want to get into a topic that Joey wanted to dive into here, which was the holidays.
Yeah.
Right? The good, the bad,
The ugly.
the ugly.
Right.
Ugly sweaters, Christmas time, right?
Yes.
The whole nine, right?
Yes.
But
Right.
I guess my first question to you is like, what pops into your mind when you first think about the holidays?
Well, right there. Joy.
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 I like that.
Joy.
Yeah.
Serious
Joy.
joy.
Joy to the world.
Yeah, joy to the world. Peace.
Yeah.
Let there be peace on earth. This year, and I don't want to talk politics, but I'll just say a lot of hate in the world.
There's a lot.
A lot of
A
hate.
lot.
Both
There was a
sides.
lot on both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
I'm not just
Just in
saying
the
one or
country.
other.
Yeah.
In the world. Everybody
in the
hates
world.
each
Yes,
other.
bad.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And God bless social media, but a lot of that is fed through there, what you read, right?
On purpose.
Correct. Doom scrolling. Is that what it's called, I think?
Yes.
Think so, yeah.
And, this time right now should be basically a reflection of like, all right, kind of like relax.
Yeah.
Take a chill. And like take a deep breath and let's love each other. Let's
just love
like-
each other.
So
Yeah, let's
powerful.
just like love each other.
Yeah.
Put down the fist and maybe throw a hand out there to shake
Yeah.
instead. But holidays, look, I love holidays. And eventually down the road, you guys will both have kids, and I think you have to be great fathers. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Thank you, Joey.
Yeah,
Thank you, Joey.
just
Yeah, it's
serious.
amazing. Yeah.
But it's all about the kids and the joy and seeing them smile.
The experiences.
Yeah, the experiences. It is.
Yeah.
But it's I want to say giving, but also like just spending time. Quality time. with
Quality
people.
time is everything,
Yeah,
man.
with people that you love. To me, that's what it's all about is the holidays, is spending time with the people that you love and just enjoying the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no better time than family time.
I love
Because
that.
if you ain't got family, you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And that
No, I
could be
know.
the family that you're born into or the family that you create with amazing individuals and friends
Amen.
around you.
Right.
Right? But there's no better time than family
Amen.
time.
yes.
No, 100%.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So,
I love the holidays. I'm so excited. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's Christina's favorite time of the year. She loves Christmas. We're actually going to Chicago next Tuesday, taking a day trip
Let's go.
down there.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna do the whole nine. Chris Kindle Market, maybe ice skating. the whole 9. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
That's
it's
gonna be
It's gonna be a
awesome,
good day.
serious.
It's gonna be a good day. So.
That's really exciting.
Yeah,
I also want
it
to say
is.
one thing, like just because what we were talking about with Thanksgiving, I'm not a Grinch or anything, right? I don't like hate Christmas or like hate the holidays, right? Just sometimes it just gets a little heavy. You know what I mean?
I'm just kidding.
It's no, but hey, real talk.
Yeah.
My mom fell down the stairs on Thanksgiving morning and
my
hit her
God.
head. So she basically passed away though December 9th.
Yeah.
So she made it, until December 9th. But Thanksgiving morning, she was going to come over and she was going to cook a turkey. I lived in Glendale Heights, and we right.
Yeah.
I just got that.
She was going to come over and she was going to show my wife Hope how to cook a turkey and make a home meal. And unfortunately, that never happened.
Yeah.
So, and that was right on Thanksgiving morning. So, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
With your grandfather. I totally respect
Yeah.
it and I get it. And that's the thing that people sometimes, when they never go through things and you don't wish this upon anybody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's the first thing. But people don't know what everybody's been through.
Yeah.
People might be walking around and just have something inside them. And you just don't know what they've went through.
Yeah.
So maybe by you opening a door for them, smiling, saying hi,
Could
to some
change
random-
everything.
Yeah. Can kind of basically put something in their mind like, hey, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
There are nice people out there.
Absolutely.
Well, that's why we always talk about it, right? You never know what just that small interaction can do,
Facts.
right? Like this may be extremely dramatic, but you never know. The cashier at Target, Trader Joe's, Walmart could be on like the brink of suicide, right? Could have a shitty day. All the
Yeah.
customers are so bad. They feel invisible. Nobody hates them. And you just be like, hey, how are you doing today?
Right.
Hope you're having a great night. Have a great Christmas and a great day. Thank you so much. That could be like shift
my
their
God.
mentality.
Everything.
It goes a long
tremendously.
way.
It goes a long. You
Oh my
never
God.
know.
You
And it's
never
free.
know.
Right? And it's free. It's free to be nice.
Free.
Right.
Free.
That's
free
the
to
best
be
part
Just for
about
being
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, there needs to be more people like us
Yeah.
out there. And there's a lack of, I
Yeah.
think, now.
But
There
going
is.
back to kind of what you said, right? Like there's still the sun beaming down right on the holidays. And we're so thankful and grateful for our loved ones and our family and our friends and spending time. But there's always going to be that lingering small little shadow. And it's not going to like ruin the day, but it's always just going to be there.
Correct.
Right? With your mom, my grandpa, like whatever it is, right? There's just always going to be that empty seat. And it's
Right.
not that the dinner's not amazing and the vibes and the love in here isn't A1, but there's always just kind of like, damn.
Right.
Mm.
Facts.
There's just always kind of like just like that lingering feeling.
It's just there.
It's just there.
It's just there.
right?
And
it doesn't like ruin the day.
No.
It's just kind of like
No.
damn.
You're just noticing
You just think
it.
about it more
Yeah.
in this time, you know?
And as time goes on, you never forget, but you learn how to kind of cope with it a little better, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You do, and you callous your mind, you callous everything as you get older.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just the experience
Yeah.
of life.
Yeah.
What it
Yes.
is. You know what I mean?
But something that
Facts.
we've talked about a lot on the podcast too is in these times where maybe it is a little bit more struggling mentally, I can lean on good family, good friends, people in my
Yes.
corner, and we could talk about it on the podcast and be open and vulnerable and share it.
Right.
I know, brother. This is pretty heartfelt. My boy, we're getting kind of heavy.
I'm choking
Yeah.
up here. You're right.
He's thinking about Don.
Man down. Right. So,
We're good. We're good. I promise. We're good.
Yeah.
I got my boys and I got my woman. We're good.
yeah, you're good. You're good. You got everything you need.
It is.
But
We're
no, you're spot on.
Yeah.
You're spot on. The biggest thing is, like for me, just seeing another year with my friends and my family.
Gratitude.
Yeah. Like be thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Be thankful for being here in the moment. That's the other thing. And sometimes, we take things for granted.
Yeah.
All of us do sometimes. And it's you don't think about it, but that's why like every day you get up, your feet are on the ground. Hey, it's already
a blessing.
a good day. It's a
It's
blessing.
a blessing.
It is.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So
Yeah. Oh
you gotta
my
think
gosh.
like
Every day
that.
that these eyes open is a blessing.
Yes. Amen.
Absolutely.
So,
Is there anything that do you have any special Christmas celebrations or holiday celebrations as a family?
we basically just we'll play games.
Yeah.
We
You
like
guys
to
are big
play
into games? Like board games, card games?
They see I don't play anymore because I'll probably either be too competitive or right, so they play spoons.
Oh, spoons.
They play spoons.
I've played spoons
and
forever. It's
been a
they-
long time.
They
Been a
play
very long
spoons, and since it's my 20-year-old son Evan, my Giovanni, my 18-year-old, my 11-year-old, my wife, my sister-in-law, they go nuts,
Yeah.
and I kind of like just watch them because
I enjoy that more, the interaction of them
Then
playing
getting in
race.
there and put your elbows on the table and getting after it.
It makes me smile.
Yeah.
Because them just busting each other's chops, talking trash to each other,
best.
That's all that matters.
elbows and stuff.
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm at that age where like I'm just gonna chill now and just kind of like kick
Yeah.
back now,
Just
you know,
chill.
lay in the
100%.
cut and just kind of like just kind of scope it all out. So, but that's what we do. And me personally, I got to kind of leave some cookies and some eggnog from Oberweis out for Santa. And Santa loves that.
Santa always comes to go get that. I'm sure Santa always comes to
Santa's
get
loving
that.
that.
He does not forget the eggnog.
No
And he
God,
makes sure
no.
that it's from Oberweis.
See?
Only
I'm just
from
saying,
Oberweis.
only
It's very
from
weird. Every
Oberweis.
year it's Oberweis. Huh,
It's Oberweis.
interesting. Must like Oberweis. It's weird. Never knew that.
Their eggnog is so... So
Yeah.
sorry,
That's
I just
fantastic.
love it. Yeah.
No, that's
How about
fantastic.
you? How about you? Both you
Yeah,
guys?
we do. Christmas Eve, we go over to Christina's parents' house. They've hosted a Christmas party for, number of years. I've been blessed to be there for the last 2. This would be my 3rd year. And then Christmas Day, we usually spend it with my side of the family.
Okay.
Which is fun.
Split 'em, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Italian? Just a little bit, right? Oh, just saying God bless. So,
A little bit. DeVito?
I know. All right.
DeVito?
Oh, yeah, DeVito.
Yeah.
Vito,
So-
tomato, tomato, tomato.
Oh, let's call the whole thing.
DeVito de
all right.
Guido. Anyways, you know what I mean?
De Guido.
Do you guys do the 7 fishes?
No.
Okay.
They
All
do
right.
8.
That's all right.
No, we don't. I think they did stop doing
It is
that.
something.
Yeah.
That's old school. That's totally
Like 7
old
different
school.
fishes, or like what is that?
Yeah. That's like back in Italy.
I know a little
where,
bit
you
about
know,
that.
Instead of
yeah,
like
where-
ham and turkey, they do like 7 different types of fish.
Christmas Eve, I think it was.
It'd be fire. I like
it's-
fish.
Oh yeah,
Salmon,
you know.
walleye.
Yeah,
like,
I'd be all over the salmon.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
cool.
I know
Make,
you
make
would.
sure you make
Yeah.
enough salmon. I'm good.
It's easy. Protein.
Yeah, protein. Bodybuilding show. Need this. May 3rd.
So, see, I do remember though, growing up by my grandma's and grandpa's, they had a live eel in the tub.
Oh my goodness.
And next thing you know, a couple hours later, boom, it's on the plate.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that was So that was like obviously eons ago.
Yeah.
They did
you
the
know.
cold tub with the eel, and they took it out.
that's what I was thinking too when I heard
Cold tub with the eel. I love that.
Little cold
That could be
tub, ice bath with the eel.
Yeah.
Electro shock. That'll wake you up.
It's a party.
Look, yeah.
Come up, right.
Merry Christmas.
As we're Cappy, what do you do for Christmas?
That's hilarious.
Right.
That is funny.
That's
dude.
awesome, but,
Where's the eel now? I kind of want to do one.
right.
But
Top back.
so usually Christmas Eve we spend either at my dad's, and then we're going to be going over to my brother's, I think, on Christmas. But what's a really funny tradition is that me, my brother, and my dad, we always watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy around Christmas.
No.
It has nothing to do with Christmas.
I know.
But it's always something that we do. This
Love
year it's going to
that.
be a little bit tougher because my brother has 4 kids, and they're wide ranges, and like 2 of them are extremely young.
Right.
And they're long movies. It's about like 16 and a half hours of watch time. But like we'll probably end up watching 1 or 2 of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Lord of the
Holy
Rings,
cow.
though,
That's
man.
awesome. I love
Aragorn,
that.
the goat.
Aragorn, the goat.
Aragorn.
Goat.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be quiet over
and
here.
go over to my mom's too. He's never seen it.
I'm just gonna be quiet. It's not really my
You've
special.
never seen?
Have you seen Star Wars before?
I've seen 2 of the Star Wars.
You ever see Lord of the Bling?
I've never seen that.
No.
That's
Lord of the Bling
that's
would be crazy.
God, there's a lot of
Flavor,
tension.
There you go. God bless.
Yeah, Lord of the
So-
Rings is great.
Yeah.
You like
Awesome,
Game of
epic.
Thrones, so
Oh,
you might.
I love Game of Thrones.
So you might like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I might.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Really
I
epic.
might.
And the
Return
Hobbit?
of the King is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Return of the
it won
King?
like 13 Oscars, no
Yeah.
swear words, no sex scenes, no
Right.
nothing, just
Just-
straight movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Great
Adventure.
writing,
Yeah,
adventure.
great- yeah,
along
adventure.
for the ride.
You're right. No
He's
swearing, no
giving
sex.
Gollum. He's giving Smeagol.
What does Smeagol mean?
Smeagol.
You fucking Smeagol, bro.
My precious.
Christina, look it up for me, please. I don't even know what that means. So it
we
can't
love
be
you.
good.
I'll show him a photo of it real
This
quick.
is going to be really bad. You know. Oh my
Go, my
goodness.
precious. You're okay.
Yeah, you're good.
You know, here,
You're
just put it
good.
on your list.
It's been a long
Things to
week,
do.
guys.
Now we're busting each
You're
other.
good, my boy.
Right.
Schmeagol, this is
boy.
going to be. This is
He's
going to be really
Gollum.
bad.
Schmeagol.
Oh God.
Right. Yeah. So,
All right. Well,
Well, that's good.
this might have been the last episode of Coleton and Hergage. Sure. What's up, Joey D? Might be taking over.
Joey D's taking over.
hey, how you doing, everybody? Right, so-
No, but all jokes aside,
Yeah.
we covered a lot of really good
Yeah,
stuff.
no, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
we
for
covered
sure.
a lot of good stuff.
There was
this
a lot.
is awesome.
This is very good.
Yeah, this is
I absolutely
really good,
love
though.
this.
Yeah, I absolutely
Yeah,
love
it
it.
was much needed too. I want to say it was much needed.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Very
we covered a
appreciated.
lot, but I know
Right.
like the 3 of us and
Right.
you know, it's
So
just-
much
it's been a long
energy.
week.
There's comedy, but then
energy.
there's nuggets.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's realness.
And then there's
we're just-
realness,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
authenticity,
Just having
just
a-
being
Right.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I love this.
Yeah.
I feel lighter.
I know.
Feel lighter.
I do feel lighter.
Well, feel lighter.
Like not to get like back heavy again, but I feel like there's only a couple things like us as men, we don't typically cry a lot.
No.
Right?
No.
But there's only a couple things that I can like think about that make me cry. My grandpa's one of them. For sure.
I get it.
You
I
know?
get it, man. Yeah.
Just heavy.
But that's real. That's raw.
It's real.
Serious. And men do cry.
Yeah. I know
So,
men do cry,
men
but
do
like
cry.
typically,
Yeah.
right?
Right. I know they have
What's
that
seen in
stigmata.
society, right? Is
Correct.
like men don't cry.
Well,
we
we
don't
can't
talk about our
cry.
feelings. We can't.
Right,
We
right.
We can't.
You're
No,
weak.
we
You're
can't.
pussy.
Yeah, we can't. We can't
Yeah,
cry.
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean, though?
Right.
It's like-
No, I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, just don't do it all the time. Just
Yeah.
don't do it all the time. Do
do it in private. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
but no, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
you know, I have a really good. I can't really predict the future all that well, but my senses say there will be a part 3 with Joey D.
There's gonna be a
There's
part
gonna be a
3.
part 3 with
Oh
Joey
my
D.
God,
There will be a part 3.
They want me back.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Let's go, baby. I can't
love
wait.
It. I love
love
it.
that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
100%.
guys. Serious.
Yeah.
I love this. This was awesome. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays,
holidays, Joey.
Happy
Yes.
holidays, everybody. You know,
Yeah,
so-
right.
The cameras are melting though after shooting in 1080
I was
for
gonna
the
say,
last hour and a half.
yeah, you're. I'm shocked yours isn't
4K.
on fire right now. We'll tell Joey the story after, but anyways, Cappy, take us
No,
home
that's
here.
absolutely phenomenal,
Yeah.
though. But there were so many nuggets, so many key takeaways. Joey, thank you so much for coming, brother.
Thank
we love
you,
you.
Joey. I love you guys.
Listeners
Love
love
you,
you.
Joey.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and taking another step with us on this journey, on your journey, whatever journey it may be. Right? As you guys know, we really appreciate all the love and support that you guys show. You guys listen every single Tuesday, every single week to the episodes. We absolutely love it. Makes us want to just grind 10 times harder. Keep delivering episodes every single week. As you know, new episodes every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. We will catch you on the next one. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Peace. Peace.
Always got to dab up.